So, what happened to Jeff?
He was praising my leadership when he just collapsed.
Dark Queen, you look different than I remember.
Hello again, Jeffrey. We're looking for the secret entrance to Topian City. Will you help us?
You knocked me unconscious.
You did?
I would never. But I did, yes, accidentally.
I refuse to help these cretins, Queen. Dump the frogs, then we can talk. You know what? One more thing. I'm sorry, but it absolutely has to be said. This new outfit?
Thank you, Jeffrey. You've made this much, much easier.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god!
Tell me the location of the secret entrance!
There's a map in my back pocket! It's yours!
Got it.
I guess we've changed, Jeff. I've grown more impatient, and you want to control what I'm wearing. Like you're entitled to it because we hung out 20 years ago. Oh, Jeffrey, you've soiled your pants.
What are you gonna do with me?
I've already let you down once. Why not twice? We got the map.
You're not mad that we lied to you?
I'm more relieved no one had pink eye. We've been touching all the same doorknobs.
Yep, bottom line, I displayed great leadership by calling the Queen for help. And as our leader, I've decided that we should follow her lead for the rest of the mission.
Huh, that almost sounds like an apology.
I think Zitz just had a breakthrough.
What do you say, Queen?
I say, next stop, Topian City.
Jeff didn't exactly stick the landing.
Was that a gymnast joke, you lumberjack sack of crap?
Are you making fun of the sack lunges we lumberjacks bring into the forest?
Goodbye, truce. Welcome back, Sweet War.
And that's why Planet Golo has its unremarkable yellow hue.
Oh, fascinating.
Next to a boring amoeba who only communicates through ambient sounds like...
Sorry, Zitz. I can't take any more of your podcasts.
Okay, how do you want to spend the next 3 million miles?
We could play I Spy.
Ooh, me first. I spy another spaceship heading right for us.
What the hell?
Did they just call us?
What's well, what can you do? Que sera, sera. When they go...
Get 'em!
We're gaining on them.
What exactly is the point of fighting these idiots?
You mean besides the fantastic feeling of revenge?
Queen, please. I don't want to rush into another unnecessary fight.
Good point.
Thank you.
Counterpoint. This is a perfect opportunity to test the ship's weaponry before Topian City. Pimple?
No one listens. Make them understand. No. I get so angry. Be nice. Be nice.
Pimple, let go of Rash.
I have to leave. This dynamic is toxic. I can't be a part of this friendship anymore.
Aren't you brothers?
We never talk about it.
Pimple, be reasonable.
No! Anyone tired of fighting can come with me. Otherwise, leave me alone.
Go with Pimple. If he gets into trouble, activate this beacon.
Pimple's just being dramatic.
Let him blow off some steam while we blow up these dirtbags. I'm talking about murder.
Now, does anyone know how to control this ship?
There'll probably be some sort of tutorial.
What? Oh, wait, it says right there in the screen.
Told you!
but I forgot the rocker.
Move, baby! All right!
Ah, this is the life. Clean air, kind people, and zero conflict.
Move it, Chunky!
Ah!
Hey, don't let that guy bother you. People like him try to spread pain. I'm all about pleasure. My name's Nico with a QU.
My name is Pimple. I was a Battletoad.
Ooh, sounds dramatic. If you're scoping chill spots for self-care, I'm meeting my friends in the meadow to play games. What do you say?
That's awfully nice, but I should be more careful with who I trust.
Hey, I'm the one talking to a guy carrying stuffed animals in public. We both could be psychopaths, man.
I guess you're right.
There's no violence allowed on the rock, my man. It's about using your thinker. And if you think you gotta drain the vein, now's the time. See you up there. Well done, pimps and friends.
Yeah! You like that? Probably not, since you're dead!
Guess there's no reason to keep shooting these cool lasers then.
Guess not. Hey! Someone threw a piece of trash out of that ship!
So?
So, litter bugs are bad?
One would make a case you could argue they're even worse because littering harms everyone.
I wouldn't argue that because it's wrong, but it's right enough to turn these lasers back on. What do you say?
Street justice!
Well, that was easy.
I suppose we could stop there.
More targets!
Is it just me, or does this look like there's a very large number of ships coming up on the radar?
Yeah, looking good looking. You feel those tingles? Them's endorphins. Your brain cooks them up when your body feels tight. You're on the precipice of enlightenment, my man. Dr. Good Vibes here to say you've developed a wicked case of the third eye. Symptoms include spiritual enlightenment and an addiction to heartfelt hugs. Now get on up to the summit and have a blueberry juice. Nah.
Nah.
Giddy up, partner. You gotty up to the top. Hey, Pimps, you okay?
Okay. I've never felt better.
Hey, good friends will do that, my man.
You know, I was worried you might be a pervert at first, Nico, but now I get it. You're happy.
I'd be even happier if you decided to stay. But take your time. Audit your feelings, process any lingering Battletoad drama.
I'm in.
Oh, yeah? Well, attention, everyone. Pimple is here to stay.
Yay! Show him Jason!
Who's Jason?
Heh. This is Jason.
Neat. Is this like an inside joke where the joke is how bad it looks?
Jason is the one true God.
Oh.
He brought you into our lives, so I brought you here to thank him.
So you're a cult?
No, man, we're just a group of people who love fun and hate conflict. Jason demands it. So go ahead, toss him that thank you.
One thing. I don't necessarily believe in Jason, and I hope that's okay.
The thing is, it's not exactly okay, because you're creating conflict and Jason hates conflict.
But if Jason's vibes are as tight as you say they are, wouldn't he be chill about it?
Don't use my jargon to talk about Jason! I'm sorry. You're right. Maybe Jason didn't bring you into our lives. Maybe he says you're a suppressive person. Oh, what's that, Jason? Pimple smells like duty and diapers?
Why are you being mean to me?
Because you're harming our spiritual progress. Everyone turn your back on Pimple. He's no longer tight. He's toxic.
But we're family. We made necklaces, remember? Ooh, calm down, Pimple. Put it down. Be nice. Nice. Be strong. My necklace! Use of me! Use of me!
careful, my man. Be tight. Be tight, my man. Protect me, Jasonians!
It would appear that unhappy civilians may have teamed up. We may have attracted some unwanted attention.
In hindsight, maybe street justice was a bad idea.
You think?
On the bright side, this is the perfect opportunity to test the ship's defenses. The defenses suck! Get us out of here or we're all going to die!
That's Pimple's emergency beacon.
Where is it transmitting from?
30,000 miles.
Directly behind us.
No friggin' way we're turning around.
We don't have a choice. Pimple's in trouble.
Come on.
think we lost the cops. Everyone okay?
Everyone except them.
It's a ratings-approved bloodbath.
Look, this one has an arm through its head.
Whoever did this is extremely powerful. We need to find... Pimple?
I don't think Pimple is in trouble. I think he is the trouble.
Hey, buddy. How you doing?
We were a death cult anyway!
What do you care how I feel? I'm Pimple the pushover. Pimple the peacemaker. Well, guess what? I'm done being pushed. And I'm done making peace!
Should we, run?
No, we're a family.
So you are brothers?
I don't know. But family or not, the Battletoads never turn our backs on each other.
I did a bad thing.
Shh. You're okay, big guy.
It's okay, bro. We shouldn't have blown you off.
Yeah, but this is insane. There must be 50 bodies up here. Look at this one.
As the perpetrator of many atrocities, I suggest we consider this pile of corpses a learning experience. From now on, we'll be more sensitive to each other's feelings. Deal?
Deal.
Now, we'll need to repair the ship. Who's up for 3 hours of exploration and 2 hours of crafting?
I don't think we'll have the chance.
You're under arrest by order of the Topians, who seem to be aging backward. They told us to say that.
Pimple, if we blew you off again, do you think that you could kill all of these cops for us?
Nah, I'm sorry, guys, but I'm feeling nothing but love at the moment.
Well, that's just perfect. Okay, take us to jail.
Your Majesties, at long last, we've captured the Battletoads.
Hush! Shh! We're doing a thing. Oh, sha sha sha. Ah, sha sha sha. Did the Zune explode?
I told you not to kill its competition.
I thought it was the optimal media player.
Don't worry, they know we're impressive. We caught them.
Up yours!
Ooh, as spicy as advertised, these mercenaries have a mouth.
Our minions say your Frog and Lady Crusade is the talk of the galaxy.
Everyone's talking about it. Everyone's talking about it.
Yeah.
You know, lesser overlords would disembowel you all in a grand public spectacle, but the space is rented tonight. So we thought, let's just keep the story going. However, we have some notes.
Number 1, no swearing.
None.
Have you been swearing?
No, just extremely violent.
No, that's fine. Number 2, abandon free thought and kneel to us, your celestial masters.
If you can't kneel, just, like, you know, lean.
Slightly bend.
Neil, because of you, I languished in a radioactive wasteland, starving, consumed by thoughts of self-destruction.
And we had to get jobs.
The only thing that kept me tethered to mortal coil was the hope of being exactly where I'm standing right now. Kneel to you! No, you freaks! I'm here to kill you!
Queen?
Anyone else feel like pushing back on our notes?
What did you do to her?
We scattered her beyond the infinitesimal plane.
She's dead, you ding-dongs.
We blew her up real small. She's sand.
Now kneel, or you'll be next.
Don't look so mopey. We can finally start having more fun.
What kind of fun?
Concerts, talk shows, gladiatorial death matches. In just 6 short months, the Battletoads have taken Topian City by storm. You're all so talented. How do you pick your projects?
The Topians tell us what to do.
And no one is more grateful than their fans.
Rash is so cool, I want to kiss him. And Zitz is a great dancer. I want to kiss him.
I want to split Pimple's thumb.
The Battletoads are okay, but the Topians need to fix the streets, help the homeless. Did you know there's a black hole 3 blocks away?
Battletoads! Yes, the Battletoads. All hail our glorious Topian leaders for bestowing us with these 3 tremendous talents. May they keep our attention for decades to come.
We're alive. Sort of. Think. Inside of a charismatic fascist deity. Not my worst Friday night. Sorry. I make jokes when I'm distressed. More like, this sucks. I'm upset.
Calm yourself.
Hello? Who's there?
Thousands of beings who disobeyed the Topians as you have.
The Topians cannot be rivaled. Disperse your particles and find peace in the cloud.
You mean give up?
Give way to the natural order of things. Surrender to the cloud and become blissful nothingness.
Hi, I'm Terry Kowalski. Have you heard about the cloud? You don't have to wear pants in here.
Members of the Cloud, I know that fighting feels futile. I felt the same way, but fate gave me an opportunity, and now I'm giving you one. Assemble your particles and fight with me!
What did you have in mind?
2 seconds. I'm winging it here. What can we do with 1,000 particle people? That's one idea. Attention! Last Halloween, I swallowed a live fish on a dare. Flopped around, messed up my insides. These toys had to pump my stomach.
Well, I'm out.
Wait! Perhaps causing a collective disruption could trigger the Topians to, well, pump their stomachs. What do you say?
I say,
Mess up their insides.
What fun. Now, Rash, there's a rumor floating around that you're dating Cougar Plimpins. Is that true?
Ah, you know I don't kiss and tell.
Well, Cougar told, posting leaving Rash's mansion, Shazow. And what is that gonna mean?
We were exercising.
Now, Rash might be off the market, but he's in markets starting today.
Look at that. Can you believe you wanted to kill us? We'll be right back with more from the Battletoads.
And we're clear.
Is something wrong?
Oh, my stomach has been killing.
I could tell. You were weird.
I feel like well...
When was your last internal cleansing?
4,000 years ago.
4,000 years? No wonder. Here, take this.
What, now? Here in the middle of a show?
Yeah, you should have thought of that 3,000 years ago. Now, go backstage and squirt this juice into your cavity.
It's actually working! It's working too well! We're going to die! Run!
Now, a little birdie told.
Sorry.
The Dark Queen?
Well, well, look who reassembled her particulate matter.
Boo her.
I cannot believe you're alive.
Don't tell me, after everything we've been through, that you've befriended these tyrants.
We didn't have a choice.
Hey, I have an idea. Audience, do you want to see the Battletoads kill the Dark Queen live in studio?
Oh, I know I would.
I would love that.
Kill the queen.
Kill the queen. Kill the Dark Queen.
No, no way.
The Queen is our friend. Tell him, Rash. Rash, tell him.
We can't lose the audience.
What? Who cares about the audience?
I care, okay? All I ever wanted was to be a famous hero, for real. And now I am one.
We're not heroes, Rash. We're propaganda. The Topians are using us to distract from all the bad crap they're doing to the galaxy.
We're puppets.
I am not a puppet.
Obey the Topians!
Yeah, that's just like one of 1,000 phrases. Listen.
Topians rule! All hail the Topians! It's not a crime if the Topians do it.
Rash, the audience is waiting.
Don't do it, Rash.
Kill her.
Kill her.
Kill her. Okay. But tied up and powerless? Come on, that's too easy. Give me a real challenge by restoring the Queen's powers. You'd like to see me fight a fully powered up Queen, right? Come on, you're with me, right? Topes, babes, you're not gonna upset trillions of home viewers, are you? Who knows what they'd start thinking about you, themselves, full galactic rebellion.
Okay, you twisted my headpiece. Now kill her, or else.
Okay, audience, say my catchphrase with me. 1, 2, 3, punch!
Rash, you little double-crosser.
Wait, it could be a triple cross.
Sorry, Topians. You fooled me once, and I won't let you do it again.
You mean anymore?
Yeah, you were fully brainwashed.
Can we focus on the cool thing I just did with the Queen? It hurt.
Sorry, I'm a bit rusty.
They're bantering. It's not a triple cross. Zap!
Oh, great. Look what you did to the floor. Follow them down and attack.
That really would hurt.
But I don't want to go to school today!
Question number 1. Why haven't the soldiers killed them?
Everyone had a big spaghetti lunch.
Oh, was it a special occasion?
Oh, it's Tracy's birthday. We let her pick.
Let's just zap them onto the nightmare bites. Zap! Yes, yes, feel the nightmare.
I'm feeling that sketty, believe you me.
Oh no,
What? No. Oh my God.
I'm losing. No.
No. Okay. Oh my God. Well, this is just... Drat!
Gosh darn in your face.
No. Okay. Oh my God. Drat!
No.
losing it!
Okay, calm down.
Well, they should be dead!
I know it's rude, it's disrespectful, but now I'm getting mad.
Right?
Are you down to get dirty?
I'm ready to get filthy! The Battletoads and the Dark Queen! Forgotten relics of a primitive time.
And they smell like it too. Pew! Honestly, grab a shower.
I admit, you've exceeded our expectations. You had a nice little adventure, sold a few toys, but your character development ends now. In the end, was it even necessary?
Basically, you're trash. And now you die.
Take that! Take that! Take that! Oh no!
Surprise! Take a bite.
I got you! Oh, this is so funny for me. Oh no!
Gosh darn!
Take that!
Did we win?
Well, we're not dead. How do you feel?
My nipples got torn off. Did I even have nipples? I can't remember. I have a concussion. Or do I?
At least it's finally over.
It's not over.
But we defeated the Topians.
The Topians were enabled by the pampered elites of this city. Too cowardly to fight back, too spoiled to care about the rest of us.
Queen, come on. They're defenseless.
We were defenseless! Don't you get it? This was always my plan. I'm not the good queen, or even the okay queen. I'm the dark queen. And now that my power has been restored, things are about to get very, very dark.
Right here, right here. Here she is.
Dark Queen, Julie Saturn rings with Galaxy 7 News. How does it feel to have single-handedly defeated the Topians?
What?
I saw everything, Julie. The Dark Queen did it all. She's the hero.
Stop clapping! I haven't levied your punishments.
Yeah, this sassy gal emancipated the galaxy. Let her hear it from every corner of existence.
I love you, Dark Queen! All right.
Queen, does this mean you're the galaxy's interim ruler?
I suppose ruling is right there in my name. The queen part, not the dark part.
So, you're not jealous?
Nah, I'm not jealous. We've saved the galaxy, and that's enough for me. Besides, who needs fame when I've got my brothers? Are we brothers?
Maybe we should talk about it, Rash. Maybe we should finally talk about it.
Whoa! Galaxy News 7 says a freaky monster is swallowing planets. Should we investigate?
Yeah, gotta be honest. It beats going back to the email factory.
Yes! I knew this wasn't a one-off adventure. Who knows what the future holds? Maybe new outfits, relationships, swearing,
Just get in the taxi.
Sorry, I'm just saying. Anything could happen.